What the fuck? Happenings, sort of. There are happenings, maybe, in and around or about the area of my current existence, I suppose. Anyway, this is going to be the abbreviated edition. Got behind. Sorry. Shit happens, as they say. So we'll just wing this video and slop it together and just say there, it's a video. There's always something to talk about. Blah, blah, blah. So I guess I can find one of those somethings and talk about it. Yeah, probably. So I did make some videos, psychology, philosophy kind of stuff, sort of. You know, in the sense that the game, or the game we play as an individual is this I feel it game. And, but we're smart enough to be able to say, but what I'm feeling is kind of crude and stupid and isn't really connected to anything right or wrong. It's, I often, I can be pleased by things that are nasty and rotten. You can like to eat donuts. It's not good food. It really is not a good food to eat. The candy, and knowing you can know that it's not good food, but it still tastes good. And you can know so much of what you feel in your life, and what you're attracted to and repulsed by or irritated by. Doesn't really have anything to do with the character of things themselves. It just has to do with sort of your conditioning, the atmosphere of your habits. And yeah, so it's just there's this conflict between your psychology and your better knowledge, if you have any of that better knowledge stuff. You'll sense the conflict. It'll seep into your awareness, and yeah, people just don't do enough of that, though. They just say, oh well, nothing I can do about it, or they make some other excuse to just run away from the fact that so much of what is the reality of their life is not sufficient. It isn't good enough to vote for. Like the presidential candidates, this isn't good enough. And people have to be willing to say that and acknowledge that it's not really good enough. It's just not. So anyway, stuff of that general theme, I suppose, is what the videos were about, and I think they made points in a decent enough way and such. So you should watch them many times, maybe. Anyway, yeah. So, in the news, there's this stupid YouTube hearo thing. It doesn't sound like it's going anywhere, but it's kind of just stupid the way they designed it, because it's all a negative thing. It's all, go out and kill stuff and destroy stuff instead of going out and rewarding things and finding treasure on YouTube. It's just about go find a potty mouth and destroy him. Go find somebody who's doing something wrong and beat him. Don't find a way to incentivize people who make good content or who are trying, new musicians or something. Don't do something to reward people who are almost good, who maybe need a little encouragement to make make videos, make better videos. So instead of creating a system like that would, help foster an atmosphere where people were encouraged to make videos. It's a system designed just to harass people for sloppy moments in language or something else that pisses somebody off. It's all negative. And even to use this stupid flagging system as if it was some sort of honorably used system. I mean, even for YouTube to use the word flagging as if they think their flagging system has been a success, when it's a grotesque failure. It's, if they analyzed who's flagging videos, they'd see it's basically people who don't make videos. And it's this completely unaccountable system, you know, where if you like a video, it'll show up on your channel page, if you allow it to. But what you dislike doesn't show up. So there's no accountability. No one can find out what little petty weasels are rating down their videos. It's a really bad system, and for them to wheel that really big piece of shit, the flagging system, out and say, here, we're gonna make this super flagging now, and they're gonna think somebody's gonna applaud who's rational. Who but the silly trolly little flaggers could sit there and say it's a good idea? Who but the malicious and the poorly intended could say, yes, great idea? So again, it's just another YouTube. You know, look, Google is supposed to have smart people working there. I don't think they're too smart, because this is really dumb. To think they have to know that most people don't flag videos. So they have to know that this isn't going to be something most people are saying, oh great, more flagging, great. And especially the content producers, they've got to know none of them could like a system that's completely unaccountable, where somebody can, you know, trash and piss on their videos and don't have to take any responsibility for that piss that they left on it. It's a stain on the video. It's been pissed on, and I don't even get to know who did the pissing. And that's a good system? No, it's a stupid system. It's retarded. So it doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere, because it seems like nobody but lunatics think it's a good idea. So I don't know if they're going to keep doing it anyway. Oh, let's do it anyway. Even though everybody hates the idea and thinks it's stupid, we'll do it anyway. But it is kind of hard to even imagine how it could ever work. I mean, it's just encouraging the exact opposite of what you want to do. YouTube is hardly blighted in the sense that YouTube already has control over recommended videos. It certainly can control reliable sources and unreliable sources. It knows that. It knows what kind of accounts have put up sloppy or content that had to be removed. They have all of that information, and they certainly can isolate content that's, content producers who are dangerous from the recommended stream. So they're already controlling people's access to videos. You put up a video randomly on YouTube, make a new account, and it could be a year and still have 2 views, 3 views. There's no real keyword function. The search function is completely, controlled by YouTube. So what is this for? I don't know. Why is it even necessary? Is there somebody who needs this, who wants to take content off of YouTube? What percentage of people who use YouTube say, oh, there's too many videos that suck or say things I don't like to hear that are forced. I'm forced to listen to. No, you're not. You're forced. You got to hit the button to hear it. So this whole thing seems like they have some other ulterior motive. Their motive isn't the welfare of the viewers or trying to keep things within some sort of boundaries or any of that kind of bullshit. There's something else going on. And, unfortunately, I think YouTube there's some reason why they find it necessary to have trolls on this system. They let them keep making accounts, and they let them keep doing the same shit over and over and over again for years now, a decade. So clearly they want that kind of crap. I mean, they haven't even decided to clean that up, right? You can't do certain things in a video, but you can do just about anything you want in the comments section. And that's okay with YouTube. And why doesn't Google index the comment sections of the videos on its search engine. I mean, it goes to other people's blogs and indexes all the content, all the comments. It doesn't index the comments on its own company's website. It's, you know, clearly they have all kinds of motives that we're not let in on. And clearly this really stupid idea had to have some sort of ulterior motive. Even the whole idea, the whole promotion of it as heroes or something for being little weaselly narcs and things is so queer. You know, I don't know what that is. That is just America loves weaselly narcs? I don't think so. At least they used to not do that. So anyway, it doesn't make much sense. So I don't think it's going anywhere, so it's probably not going to matter anyway. But I mean, it's not a very good sign of things to come. If they can come up with an idea this stupid, you're just like, well, what next? So anyway, in other news, Snake Plissken, this guy, Rizzle Dizzle, your Lord and Savior currently, you know, I fuck chicks for money, or something like that. I don't know what the, you know, he went to Europe and kind of basically just used some girls to get himself from here to there, you know, true love and such. It all doesn't sound very sincere. So anyway, he's back in the United States to soil this great nation once again, and yeah, he's going to get a job from the homeless shelter, you know. I don't know his exact skill set. I mean, he's a very good speller apparently, so, you know, that should have some value somewhere. But yeah, the whole idea of making enough money in the next few months to get an apartment and, you know, send for your girlfriend in France, doesn't really sound very practical. And who knows what the racket is really, right? Maybe she wants to get the fuck out of France, so it's just one of these arranged fake I love you things. But who knows? You know, you can't, nobody's honest people on the internet. Shit. Not too much of that. So, not much to say about that. It all seems a little, yuck. So, there was a bunch of controversy in the whole vegan thing with the banana girl and that Durian Rider guy and Durian Rider whatever, and they broke up and blah blah blah, all horrible, horrible. And all these accusations of Botox and this and that. I didn't pay much attention to it, frankly, but so I'm not, you know, I'm really not informed enough to judge, but I just found it kind of funny because it's all built around this idea that veganism should be something like, you know, about this whole health crap, and so somehow the violation, okay, is to take steroids or to shoot Botox into your wrinkles or something, that these are crimes against the welfare of animals somehow. And you're like, no. It doesn't have a damn thing to do with that, does it? Who cares? So that's the irony of it from my perspective, is this doesn't really have it. It's why I've never really called myself a vegan, is that I always thought it just sounded like too much of a religion, too much of a clubby kind of thing. You know, like these people really think they're solving the real problem, that they're somehow doing something heroic, you know, and it's just none of those things. It's a tiny gesture you're making to a horrific torture that's going on in nature, in the world, and you're just doing it. It's a tiny gesture. The scale of the slop that we're involved in by being alive is just insane. I mean, you know, you can just, it's a handful of sand, you know, on a whole beach kind of thing, and it's just, you can't, there's no way to convert that handful of sand into significance. It's significant in a personal way. I'm not going to contribute to it kind of way. I'm going to at least do the minimum. I'll do the least I can do. Yeah. But it's not anywhere close to a cure, a solution. It's not even close to it doesn't make a meaningful dent in the real problem. I mean, I don't know even how to explain how bad the problem is in terms of describing something so broken, so utterly destroyed. You know, it's like a car going through one of them compressors and then getting chewed up and then getting cubed, and you rescue the hood ornament and think you've done something. You know, the car is saved. So anyway, yeah. So I guess that's it for news, mostly. Kind of. Great guy made a new video. We do have it linked. And, you know, they're all good, and it's a good one. You know, I liked it. And there's a little this and that around, but it's just very little this and that. Really, it's hard. I can't find something to, you know, do this foiling thing or this some kind of reliable whatever. You know, there's just nothing to argue with. So I think maybe I should just make the videos the way I used to, where you know I just argue with myself. You know, I play both parts because I can make the arguments better for the assholes anyway. But yeah, it's like you search on Inmendham and there's not only is there not Inmendham videos listed, but it's just this stupid shit like, you know, videos from 2 years ago or shit like that. And it's just nothing's happening. Just really, really thin lately. Yeah, just kind of tragic and sad, but that's the way things are. I can't even get the Mystic to play along. You know, I got to argue with his website, and there's just no feedback on anything. It's just, you know, there's just no one who's up to the game. So anyway, I guess we'll do some Alex Jones and we'll get the fuck out of town. That's who I've just picked this week. It can be anybody next time. So I did read some titles. It's just, you know, he's quite obsessed with this whole Hillary thing, and Trump is oh yeah, he's going to save us all, and blah blah blah. You know, all this drama. It's drama. So apparently he's not too, Alex Jones isn't much of a supporter for this Black Lives Matters things. I'm not a big, you know, I'm against protesting, generally speaking, for anything and everything. So I'm not a big fan of mob politics, you know, but the very concept, the very idea that it needs to be stated, you know, that cops have been out of control since Rodney King. I mean, it's just been years and years and years of these profoundly unacceptable police shootings, and there's too many of their victims have been black men, and it's just a fact. And it's ugly. Really fucking ugly. I mean, you watch this stuff. I mean, I watched this one in whatever, Tulsa or whatever the fuck it was, and, you know, the woman cop, she shoots the guy, and obviously I don't think she meant to shoot him, but he's lying there bleeding on the street, and for 2 minutes not one cop went anywhere near the body. I mean, he's shot, bleeding to death, and they did nothing. Nothing. They backed away from an empty car with a shot guy lying on the fucking pavement, like it was going to hurt them in some way, like with their guns still pointed at the car they knew was empty. I mean, it just, you're like, what excuse can you make for this shit? There's no excuse. It's retarded. Anyway. So, top U.S. General, we are on the brink of war with Russia. I thought Alex Jones would like that. Somehow my flash is broken. How come Alex Jones videos are using the flash viewer? Why isn't it just a regular YouTube video? Strange. That means I can't speed them up, I guess. Yeah, no speed
let's get to
up.
this really serious issue. For those that don't remember, about a week and a
half. It sounds even more cancerous. Throat cancer. It's still just as tubby as he used to be. I thought he'd slim down. He's popular and famous and everything. You think he could lose 30 pounds without much trouble, but no, he's just kind of a fat guy. This is, fat is fat. He can't even buy himself a good exercise bicycle. You think with drinking all that healthy filtered water and everything, you think he'd be like, get himself in shape. But nope. Can't take care of that temple.
half ago, there was a big bombing that killed 80 Syrians.
Big. Boy, Obama's looking
Regular military troops who were battling al-Nusra in a key city.
al-Nusra was battling the al-Nusrians. Yeah, kill them al-Nusrians. Azranalians. I didn't really understand this view count at all. 4,000 views. I thought Alex Jones was popular. That's not very many views.
It's the name of Al-Qaeda, or the Wahhabis / ISIS.
Slash W's, slash, towel-heady crazy fuckies, slash, singers, they're very good singers over there, them Mala people. You hear them singing all the time. Towers, and they go blah 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 on their towers. I want to get Alex Jones towers put up all over America. Alex Jones tower. No, just say Alex Jones tower, because I don't know what I'd really do with a tower if I had one, but it'd be fun.
Al-Qaeda means base. IS means Islamic base, Islamic State. It's the same.
It's all the same thing. It's all them Arab fucking fuckers. Except for the good fucker in Arabs. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't matter. These are these guys anyway. The ones we hate today. We'll hate somebody else tomorrow, but today we hate these guys.
Out of Saudi Arabia, that's who funds it.
No, the Saudis fund everything, because they buy all our military stuff and they do all that, wife beating and shit like that. Man, wish I could get myself some Saudi Arabian wives to beat.
That's indisputed, by the way. The media thinks you're stupid and tries to confuse it. That's their entire program.
The entire program is not to realize that somehow the Saudis are inspiring all of the stuff that we don't like. There was never a problem in the Middle East till the Saudis made all the problems, of course. Yeah, of course, that doesn't make any sense.
And so they got all this unfolding, and then you've got the Syrian military winning all over the country. And the Russians, 90% pulled out for the last few years, but they've left some.
Last few years? You mean it's been going on that long? The last few years? We pulled out the last few years? I didn't think we were in Syria all that long. Russia was in there all that, but I think it was the last few years, but maybe I haven't been paying attention. I have to watch Alex Jones more often.
Some forward observers, some people there to identify targets, and some aircraft, and advisors to the Syrians. And so every time they're about to defeat Al-Qaeda or ISIS, U.S. planes or NATO planes accidentally bomb the forces, and sometimes they bomb Russians.
Right, so they bombed the Russians who are fighting the Al-Qaedians who are fighting Americans. Wait a minute, that would make us on the same side. That doesn't make any sense. Somebody has to be on the other side here, doesn't it? We can't all be on the same side, can we? No, somebody's got to be on the other side. I don't think we can have a war with Russia unless we're on one side and they're on the other side. I think that's kind of the rules of having a war. You have to be on opposite sides.
Last week it was the Syrian military.
All right, so the Syrian military hates the Nakarians, who are actually the Akkadian ISIS duty poos. this guy's got a look. Hey fellas, do you like my full facial head masky thing? Or do you think it's too Jason? You know, maybe I should go a little bit more like Michael Myers. I don't know. Do I look fat in this t-shirt? I think I look fat. I look pudgy.
And so now we have the headlines. Russia says U.S. failing to deliver on Syrian ceasefire wants details classified. That's from RT. Here's another report from Breitbart.
Wants the details classified. I guess they're already classified, aren't they? We would have the details if they weren't already classified. So I don't know if they want them classified, but they're already classified. I think that's how it works. You have to be unclassified to be classified. And once they're unclassified, what's to be the point in classifying them? Because then everybody already saw them. So none of that makes any sense either.
All up on Infowars.com. Hillary Clinton sponsored Secretive Arab Spring program.
Okay, Hillary Clinton she personally sponsored the Secret Spring thingy. Yeah, so all that spring crap was made up by Obama. Actually, he was president of the United States. I don't know if you know this, Alex Jones, but he was elected president, and he does the policy thing, and then he hired Hillary, okay, just as like, oh, this might be good networking. So, yeah, I think I'll give the bitch, that skanky cunt that I trounced in the election, I'll give her a little bonus jobby thingy, and I'll look very, I'll look like Mr. Nice Guy, like I don't hold a grudge. But I'll wear the old bitch out.
The destabilized Middle East. Tomorrow, we're going to break a major report.
Oh, you're always going to do something tomorrow. But, tomorrow never comes. You never do any of this shit. Where's all the... How come I'm not in the work camp and I don't have a casket with my name on it already? You already promised that years ago that I was going to be in a casket with my name on it because the government already had a casket with my name on it. Oh, you're such a fibber. What is this little fake sign doing here on air? God, you're full of fucking foul Methanian air. Fart
Watson is
bagus megadus.
with eyewitnesses, documents, you name it, that add to what is admitted.
There's Hillary doing a big staircase there. She's looking very vigorous and healthy, walking up the big stairs. So I don't know. This just doesn't even. Who wrote this shit? This isn't like real news story. Hillary Clinton sponsored. I mean, what does that even mean? She sponsored it. Out of what? Out of her own purse? Oh, jeez, so silly.
He was trying to surrender for over a year. He didn't start the war. They wanted to wreck the country and hand it over to ISIS and Al Qaeda. That's why they did this.
Right, okay, so Hillary Clinton wanted to hand the country over to ISIS and Al Qaeda while she was killing all the other, anything like, what would you even call it? Well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, in a sense, you could argue, kill all the moderates.
And, Gaddafi died. Hillary Clinton sponsored...
There, Gaddafi died. Yeah, why don't you talk about Gaddafi being dead? That's the blood Hillary's never going to be able to explain.
Sponsored Secretive Arab Spring program that destabilized the Middle East. I'm giving you credit for inspiring the peaceful protests with regard to Egypt, with quotation marks around the word peaceful. There, remember...
Yeah, I don't know. So, this does seem like a no-win thingy, but I mean, I can't for the life of me figure out what their plan was. Let's Arab Spring the Arabs into, civilization and democracy. Like that was somehow going to work. I mean, that was a really dumb plan. So, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe they are all Al-Qaedaites and they want somehow to, put whatever, a bunch of Ayatollahs in charge. It's pretty hard to imagine how they win doing that, but whatever. Go for it, Alex. By the way, that's a really cheesy looking suit.
CNN with their different hosts.
What is this too? Like, he's doing this Rolex watchy thing. He's got like a 4-pound watch on his wrist. Who the fuck does that? But pudgy guys.
Anderson Cooper, how great all this was. Turning loose Sunni Wahhabist.
Wahhabist. My God, I didn't know that's like, what, a pedophile Wahhabist recent leaks show a memo that top Clinton aide Huma sent her boss stating, "I'm giving you credit for inspiring the peaceful protest." I don't know what this even means. Giving you credit.
Al-Qaeda all over the region. Here's another article. West still arming al-Nusra in Syria's
What does this have to do with Russia?
peace almost impossible. Russia's UN envoy. We have the video clips of all of this. Russia says
I always have video clips of everything, doesn't he? No.
is failing to deliver on Syrian ceasefire. Here's another one. West still arming al-Nusra in Syria. Peace almost impossible. On and on and on. Now, let's go to a chilling clip here.
Chilling.
And the full clip's, again, on Infowars.com. It's like 30 minutes long of testimony.
Yeah, really. Chilling.
No-fly zone will require war with Syria and Russia. Top U.S. General, General Dunn.
Oh, yeah, whatever. I've had probably enough. You had enough? I probably had enough. I mean, you can find somebody saying something about everything, anywhere, anytime. So, what's the point? I mean, quote mining. But anyway, I don't know what his whole agenda thing here is. I don't know, but fine, whatever. I mean, Bush is the one that started all this mess. But who cares? I mean, it's a fair gripe in a sense. I mean, I'm not going to defend Hillary's warmongering. Disgusting, horrible, awful. But this whole conspiracy thing is just silly. So anyway, silly. I could jump ahead and see if he gets to something interesting. Oh, he's got these generals and stuff. Oh my God.
All the options.
What do you think of that option, sir?
Right now, Senator, for us to control all of the airspace in Syria would require us to go to war.
Yeah, and they mean, it requires us to go to war because we have to actually shoot down some stuff, and that's kind of looks like war. When you shoot down another plane, that looks like war. It doesn't have to be a big war, does it? General? I mean, you can have like a really tiny war, right? Like the war in Syria would be like a really tiny war. You can do that, can't you, General? I could ask him that. Hey, General, can you have like a really tiny war? 2 days. Remember that whole Israel-Egypt thing? They had wars that only lasted a few days. Back in the 60s and stuff. Sometimes you can have a really short war. Falkland Islands and stuff. Lots of little wars in history. Ugh. Who are these creepy people? Ew. Creepy and creepy the fucker. What's all this crap? I went potty all by myself. And then I went potty all by myself at a public location. And it was very scary because there's other people in the bathroom and I was afraid. And then this one I got for, molesting a child. And what the hell? Look at these people. These are scary looking. Creepy looking. Creepy. You're fucking creepy. But why does this general guy have less little badges than this guy who doesn't have any of those star things? So this guy's got no stars. And this guy has got 4 stars. And he's got less of this, whatever, this paper mache. I don't really like military people much. Oh, there's just a whole bunch of this crap. Oh, here's some ugly pictures of candidates. Cool. Hey, look, I can stick my thumb up. I'm pretty talented for an idiot. Inherited it done.
And it appears there could be as many as 100 million viewers. That has never happened in history.
That never happened in history. 100 million viewers, even though like the Super Bowl gets like 1 billion viewers. But this is only the life and death thing. This is only like public policy, and hundreds of thousands of lives will be lived or die based on who we elect to this office. And even though this is profoundly more important people barely give a shit. But obviously in this case, it makes you shit. You know, it's not even about giving a shit. It's just about how the shit flies out of you, because it's just, no, I can't possibly be living on a planet where this is the best they can do. You know, they're running a Healy monster against a fucking horny toad.
And will be bigger than any TV show, including the Super Bowl, that the United States has ever broadcast.
I'm sure. That probably isn't entirely true.
But I wouldn't hold your breath. Something tells me there's less than a 50-50 chance Hillary's going to show up to this debate.
Yeah, whatever. This guy's talking about other people's health. A little pudgy man. Okay, who's what? How old are you, Alex? You look 65, and you're probably, what, 38? What do you think you're going to look like when you're in your 70s, asswipe? With the way you're heading. Yeah, I'm sure you're going to have one of them bypassy scars. You'll probably have one of them herniated ones down here. Blubbery. You're kind of blubbery. You got no business pointing fingers at other people's health. But whatever, that's all they got, right? If that's the best they can do, that's pretty fucking lame. I mean, Hillary is a lying sack of shit. The least of her crimes is being a little bit frail in her old age. I mean, shit. Lame, 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 lame. I'm just saying. Yeah. Anyway, let's see if he says anything else, then we'll go.
In fact, she's only doing like one event a week and isn't doing any events now right through next Monday. That tells you how incredibly sick she is.
Ah, yes, she's incredibly sick. Okay. Anyway. Whatever. The whole thing is just... I mean, this is like the stupidest thing to be worried about, in my opinion. I just can't understand it. Why would people give a shit? And you have to be like desperately weak to sit there and care about whether she dropped dead. So what? You can't do worse than these two candidates. So the vice president guy, even though he's an idiot, can't be any worse. I don't think. Not much worse. Whoever the fuck it is, I don't know. I don't even remember. I think it was some idiot. You know. I mean, both the vice presidents are idiots, but I think they're both idiots. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter, because the presidents are idiots, so. Yeah. So, I mean, the worst case scenario is the vice president dies, too, and, you know, then you get to elect a new president, so that's good. You get to start over, because these choices just suck. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But there's nothing stopping her from apparently lying low for the next 6 of them. So it's only 50 days to the election. Huh. Anyway. It doesn't seem that close, but I guess it is. It's October in the way. Anyway, it's all very depressing. Okay, so we're done. Yeah, so till the next time, and such, and so forth, and whatnot. Yeah, just a depressing world. So anyway, I am working on my physics arrow thing, so eventually the entire function of the universe will be displayed on this screen with these little arrows. Little arrows will move about and make everything obvious, why everything happens. Every event that ever happens in the universe will be arrowized and made obvious. Eventually. You know, getting there. And such. So, till next time. And, yeah, I'll try to be more something. try to do better, but I just, I can keep saying I'm going to try, but it just, I keep thinking that somehow I'm going to be able to manifest this moreness that I need. And it's really, where's it going to come from? Because I obviously just don't seem to have any available extra. And I seem to be using all that I got. But we'll see. Yeah, I mean, really so tired. So fucking tired. Until next time.